Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aman Singh and today I will be discussing on a new topic which is called GRE. Okay, you can go and watch my other networking videos also if you are a beginner, intermediate and you are planning for network interviews. This can help you. My videos can help you for that. So let's start this. I was planning to give a lab only but we'll have some discussion on theoretical part also. Okay, let's begin this topic. So as the name suggests, GRE, Generic Routing Encapsulation. So the name itself has the meaning, what it does, this protocol. Encapsulation. What is meant by encapsulation? It is used to encapsulate, just like in past, like whenever in India, like whenever we used to write letter, so we used to have an envelope, and in that envelope we used to define the source from source and destination where it need to reach. Okay, the same way the networking also this protocol works. We call it as a generic routing encapsulation. Okay, so consider this R2 and this is another side R3 and this is ISP. Okay, and ISP I don't have the control. Okay, and this is the site one of my site, we can say it as a Mumbai, and let consider it as a site Delhi. Okay, so here everyone sitting in my uh, Mumbai location are having one ISP, and that ISP link is having this IP address 192.168.10.0. I know this is private IP address, but consider it as an ISP network. Okay, and similarly in Delhi network, so this is my parameter router, you can say. So the ISP link is terminated on this router, and this is also having a range of 92.168.20.0 network. Okay, so I don't have this networking ISP control. I don't know which protocol they are using and what they are having in their background. Just I am having the control of this R2 and this R3, Mumbai and Delhi side. So one loopback is configured, and for Delhi also I will be configuring a loopback. And so let's discuss this. What is GRE and what is the use of GRE? So GRE is nothing but protocol which is used to connect one site to another. Means if you are having a two remote site, with the help of GRE protocol we can make them communicate with each other. Okay, consider that I need to there are two types of there are two way I can communicate. One is over the internet. My Mumbai traffic can go over the internet and it can reach to Delhi router, but for each servers or each mail servers I need to have each separate public IP addresses. Okay, so in this scenario if I go with this, like I need to create inbound outbound net and there will be multiple thing I need to take care to make this scenario work over the ISP. Okay, so if I want to make a communication between this private IP with another private IP, then GRE can be helpful in this scenario. What it will do, it will create a tunnel by using this ISP link only, and inside this ISP link uh, means over this ISP link we can run any kind of protocol, dynamic routing protocol like OSPF, EIGRP, anything. Okay, so there are three to four components which are important. So for Mumbai side, if I consider what will be the tunnel source, I need to define tunnel source IP address. The tunnel source IP address will be this interface IP address from where the tunnel will originate. Okay, and what do you mean by tunnel destination? The IP address of the remote GRE endpoint. So I remote means this side, Delhi side. This is my endpoint, remote endpoint, and it will the tunnel will be like starting from this source. It will go and it will be terminating on this. So this is tunnel source, tunnel destination from Mumbai location. Similarly, for if I look it from Delhi side, it will be like tunnel source and it will be tunnel destination for me from Delhi side if I look. Okay, I will be using these two terms in my configuration while going through the lab. So please note down these things: tunnel source and tunnel destination. So now this coming to this tunnel interface. A tunnel interface is nothing but a logical interface, virtual interface, okay, which will help us to encapsulate and decapsulate the GRE traffic. So maybe in interview someone can ask you what is the use of tunnel interface? What does this tunnel interface will do in GRE? So the job of the tunnel interface is to encapsulate and decapsulate the traffic. Okay, please note it down. Tunnel interface role is to encapsulate and decapsulate the GRE traffic. Okay. So one more thing, important thing is GRE protocol is like not TCP or UDP. It basically works on port 47. So there is a if this GRE is actually helpful, and but there are some limitations also because it just like in IPsec there are two way we can create the IP tunnel. One is GRE and one is IPsec. GRE tunnel will be not encrypted, but IPsec we can use encryption, we can define the ciphers, but in GRE you cannot define the ciphers, so it is unencrypted. So whatever the traffic which is going towards the ISP, it will be like uh, unencrypted. Any attacker can read this data what you want to what you are communicating between these two sides. Okay, so this is very big disadvantage. It doesn't encrypt the data, just encapsulate the data, that's it. So in man in middle thing and spoofing can be happen if we don't run IPsec. So the best use of this GRE tunnel is we can use over it IPsec. You have IPsec, you can run the GRE, and with the help of the GRE you can run multiple dynamic protocols like EIG, RP, OSPF communication you can do. Okay, so the lab which I have showed you, this is the same lab. I have configured some ISP router, and that ISP router doesn't have anything else, just the two IP addresses, one of F0/0. Let me bring it to left. Still it is not showing. Okay, and one is F0/1. This interface 192.168.20.1. Okay, this one interface, one IP address I am having. So if you see there are connected and local route, only these two network routes are available. No any other route for 2.2 or anything. Okay, so let's start this configuration. I will. So let's work on this R2 router. R2 router. Let's change the name of this router to Mumbai. Mumbai. Amchi Mumbai. Okay. So config T interface. Here, if you see, there is no such any IP address configured. Nothing is configured, right? And unsigned, I need to shut down also, admit down also. So I need to manually configure this. So this router, Mumbai router interface is F0/0. I will be configuring the IP address 192.168.10. Since one is used on this interface, I will be using .2 here, 255.255.255.0/24 network it is. Okay, and now I will be doing no shut. Similar way, I will be configuring R3 also. Config T. So let's change the name of this R3 and give it a name of Delhi. Interface F for same year F0/0, F0/0, IP address 192.168.20.2, 255.255.255.0, and here also I will do no shut. Okay, if I try to ping this 192.168.20. Next hop interface of ISP router. Let's see if it is pinging. Oh, yes, it is pinging now. and let me ping the next hop interface of from Mumbai site also of ISP 10.1. Yes, it is pinging. Okay, so let's configure the tunnel interface also. Interface tunnel, I will name it, give it a number 1, and I will assign an IP address of this tunnel. IP address 100.100.100.1 255.255.255. Here also I will use /24. I don't need to do no shut or anything here on tunnel interface. And let's exit this. Should I configure loopback also? Let's just configure loopback also. Interface loopback 1 and IP address 1.1.1.255.255.255.0. Okay, make it size 32. Show IP interface brief. This command will show me the IP addresses which is configured on interface. You see the tunnel loopback configured is up, but the tunnel interface, this layer 1 is showing up, but layer 2 protocol is showing down because there is no reachability from over the internet to this. So let's do configure here also config t. So if you see 100.100.2 loopback is 2.2. Interface tunnel, here also I'm using one. IP address 100.100.100.2 255.255.255.0. Let's exit from the tunnel configuration and configure loopback also. The loopback here I will be using is 2.2.2 IP address 2.2.2. So 255.255.255.255/32. So let's end here. Show IP interface brief. Okay. So let's see the routing part here. Show IP route. Okay, there is no reachability to 10 network. So we have to make first reachability between this ISP network, this ISP Mumbai ISP and Delhi ISP, you can say. So they should be able to communicate. The first thing required thing is the internet. From internet this thing should be reachable, and in actual scenario it will be reachable. So for me to make it work, I need to add one default route, IP route 0.0.0 towards 192.168. It's a Delhi router, right? To 20.1. Next hop is mine this. Can I ping now this IP address? Interface ISP IP address 192.168.10.2. No. IP route 0.0.0 0.0.0. It's a default route configuration on Mumbai site. So for Mumbai, the next hop IP address is .1. So let me do this. Now let's see if we have the reachability. Yes, now we have the reachability, right? From Delhi, I can ping to this interface IP address of Mumbai router, right? So if I see here, show me the route present in your routing table of Delhi. Show IP route. Now you can see it's still 20. Default route is there. Loopback network, but I can ping the Mumbai IP address, right? So we have the reachability from Mumbai also. Let me ping to the Delhi IP address. Ping what I am going to ping here. This R3 F0/0 interface IP address, which is nothing but 20.0, right? So let me do this part then. Come on. So let me ping it 192.168.20.2. Yes, it's reachable. So till here there is no GRE configured, right? Because just and basic we have configured layer 3 and all, but nothing is configured here. Let me set it. Okay. So now configuration of the GRE will be begin. So interface tunnel 1. So let's define this tunnel source. Tunnel source, what will be the tunnel source? As we earlier discussed, this will be the tunnel source IP address, right? 10.2. So for Mumbai side, it is tunnel source is 10.2. The one which I told you to remember is this one, tunnel destination. So what will be the tunnel destination? This one, 20.2, right? 192.168.20.2. Tunnel destination is there. If you see, now do let's end this show run section interface tunnel 1, right? Let me see this command also, interface tunnel 1 tunnel mode. There is IPsec, one is option and one is GRE. This one GRE, then IP. I think so. It's by default this command is enabled. We don't need to update. See, I have run this command also, but still it is not showing in any configuration. But still it has taken this. So let's configure the same way in R3 also, Delhi side also. Config T interface tunnel 1. Tunnel source is 192.168. The reverse order now. 20. Right? This is source, this is destination. So we'll run the same command here, tunnel mode GRE. I'm using IP, and then I will do end. Now I have done this. So let me capture this. Start capture. Yes, okay. Show me the Wireshark output. It took a time to open this. So reachability is already there, right? Because we were able to ping the router and IP from both Mumbai and Delhi side. So the tunnel should be up now. Let us see the command show IP interface. Brief. Yes, tunnel interface is up. So what we do, I'll right now I will use only static routing, not dynamic routing. So from the Mumbai, from the Delhi, I will add a route, IP route. If I need to reach to this network, which is present in Mumbai office, then go to, it's having the default route already, right? Let's send and let's ping this IP address. Oh, nothing is reachable. Oh, so interface brief. So running IP include. My bad. So run interface tunnel 1. The route. So default route is telling to go to the ISP side, but I don't want to send this. That's why I'm not able to get the ping. So IP route 1.1.1.255.255.255.255. This network is reach should be going to tunnel 1. Now let's see. I should have the two routes. Yes, similarly from the wait a minute, I did 2.2.2 network is prefer, right? 1.1 is the self loopback IP address. Now let me configure the same here also. Show IP interface brief config t IP route and 1.1.1.1.255.255.255.255. This for this network should go to tunnel interface 1. Okay. So when last time when I pinged, I did not get any kind of acknowledge. You see, I got this response unsuccessful. So let's this time I should be able to get this GRE output. Okay, see, I am able to ping from this Delhi to Mumbai. Ping dot 2.2.2 same site. Yes, I am able to ping. Okay, see, when I that this is the tunnel interface of Mumbai, right? And this 2.2.2 is of Delhi backend network. When I'm trying to reach to this network, what is happening? Till everyone knows, right? Wireshark, this is physical layer output. This is data link layer output. This is the third network layer output. And now what is happening? It is just GRE header is getting added here. So GRE header plus original IP packet. These are the actual original IP packet. And now what is happening in background? It's like GRE header is getting added over here. So once you add the GRE header, so every year when this communication is going over the ISP, it is getting encapsulated. So now the new source IP address is this and the destination IP address is this, right? And inside this there is this is the protocol. This is the message ICMP query and response packet. Nice. So we have successfully completed the GRE lab. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you. Please like and subscribe if you think these videos are helpful. Please do the same.